Hey, we're back. I'm here with my buddy Nir. Say hello to Nir. We are out in the San Juans, heading out for a long weekend over Memorial Day. And just getting out. We're gonna expect some high winds tomorrow. Higher winds, I suppose. High teens, gusting close to 30. So we're just gonna anchor out for the night. Hey, good morning. It's about 5:15 a.m. and didn't get much sleep last night. Got some winds, you could probably see. I think it's gusting to close to 30 knots. It's raining now. We're gonna try to get some more sleep here and then maybe weigh anchor, but the tide has turned and the wind will be against the waves, so we'll see if that's something we want to try to negotiate. All right, back to bed.
That was supposed to be a fun, sunny vacation. So the plan is to find a period between those gusts, leave the anchorage, and sail with the wind in our backs to wherever the wind in our backs take us.
Well, we've had a very leisurely morning, but the wind seems to have calmed down a little bit. The water's pretty much flat at this point, so it's a good time to go. Our voyage is about 22 nautical miles and more or less downwind, possibly beam reach. Basically head to that boat where it is right now. There you go, and just stay that course. Down here, what is it, about 310? Yeah.
At least we're moving. I'm so freaking happy we're just moving.
We got a beautiful sailing day anyways, because we're sailing downwind. How beautiful is that?
Coming back up. Huh?
Whew. Just arrived to Snoring Bay. We're up against, we're on a morning ball. It's raining, but it's calm. And I got really nauseated down our trip. There was some really some fairly good chop. The boat was being pushed all around from astern, and it is nice and calm Rainy, yes, but barely a breath of wind. And I'll tell you what, snoring is exactly what I'm hoping to do.
It's raining, as you can see, but here we are. Small cove, completely silent. And now it's time to have dinner and go to sleep. First of all, anchor beer. Anchor beer!
We're in here and we got the wind funneling right into us. We're in this little harbor, Snoring Bay, which is quite beautiful. We got the whole place to ourselves. Hopefully this wind will die before long. And we're having our anchor beer. Thanks so much to Nir's lovely wife Jill. We have this excellent curry with broccoli and we need it. We are tired, we are worn out, and we are hungry. We got our anchor beers. I got a little of this Alaskan IPA. We just cooked this up. We're sitting down for that. The sun is out, the rain has stopped, and while the wind has come back up, we're still pretty calm down in here. So. Hey, good morning. Slept, I don't know, we're in bed for like 11 hours or something like that. Finally slept. Feels really good. This morning, we're gonna get the dinghy out, pump that up, get some breakfast, and eventually make our ways to shore to see what we can see there. So, looks like a good day. Some clouds, but no rain expected. It's a nice day.
This is Owen going down to do some things on the boat, which is pretty brave considering how cold the water. As you can see, tying the tools to his hand. Cheers! Cheers! Okay, let's see what we have over here.
Oh, it's cold. So I dove below, just put my wetsuit on and got below, and interestingly, we had a clog in the galley sink, which isn't terribly surprising because that seacock is open all the time. Because in the winter I have been leaving a dehumidifier in the sink, and that dehumidifier is set to just pour into the sink, and then of course through the open seacock. Anyways, we got unclogged. It's fine. I had to go below to actually do it, though we couldn't do it from above, but it seems like it's okay now. The bottom of the boat has just about as much growth as it had when I dove on it last time. That was about 3 weeks ago, and kind of wiped it off with my hand. I could probably use something a little bit more abrasive than a rubber-coated glove. It'd probably help out, but the boat needs more paint. The prop needs some cleaning. A green scrubby pad was not enough to cut through it. Something I've got to consider here. And most interesting is that the tiller has always felt like you had to keep the tiller to port to go straight. And we've confirmed that when the tiller is centered, the rudder was just to port. And so it always wants to move port, and therefore you've got to bring the tiller over to port side to go straight, which is basically you're centering the rudder at that point. Anyways, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to take off the here's the connection that I have right here. Obviously the tiller, and it just is connected to a shaft down here, the rudder shaft, and I suspect that has just slipped in some way. I don't know if there's a key in it or some sort of keyway, but not this trip, but maybe the next time I'm up I will open that up and see what we've got there. Okay, so we're just we're making final preparations. We're gonna get underway, motor out of here. We'll give the autopilot a first go. It's not perfectly well set up, so I've got some work to do there, but and the next stop on the itinerary is Friday Harbor. And you checked the oil this morning, right?
I did.
Yeah. We're getting cooling water out the back, so that's cool. Letting the engine warm up a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I dropped a lead line essentially over the side because I didn't know where the depth sounder was sounding from. Was it the surface level of the water? Was it the depth of the sounder from the sounder, or was it under the keel? And I believe it's under the keel, but that the chart plotter that came with the boat seems to indicate that the depth is from the transducer. The cool thing is that this boat, 25 feet, only draws 3.5 feet total, and the transducer is a good 1.5 feet, almost 2 feet below the water level. So we're only take about a foot here or there. But anyways, with this outgoing tide, the reason I mention it is we are just shy now of a low tide of -3 3/4 feet. So getting pretty shallow. So we're gonna get off here. We still have depth. We got close to 8 feet now. And again, I believe that's under the keel, or even from the transducer. We got about 7 feet below us, so plenty of depth. But when we got here last night, it started pouring rain, and now we've got good relative sunshine and just calm winds. Should be really quite nice. This is Snoring Bay on Susha Island in Washington State. We're gonna go around and just peek our heads into to Echo Bay, which is just around the corner here, just for a look, and then we're gonna get underway and head on down to Friday Harbor. We got the tiller pilot installed, and it's just running auto, which is a huge win for me and for us. Look at that crazy little eddy right there.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've got some crazy water currents through here. It's toward the top of an outgoing tide, and the boat over ground. Well, it's just below 7 knots now, but it showed 8.5 knots at one point. Our destination now is up right there. I mean, that's where we're going, between that pass, and we'll go down to Friday Harbor. 5 feet. You got both lines there?
Yeah.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Okay.
Take a hard back. Okay.
Okay, just pulled into Friday Harbor. The boat's in the slip. Just put her to bed a little bit, put some stuff away, got the sail cover on, but this is essentially where we are right here. And got a bit of a breeze, but thank goodness we actually have sunshine. And it looks like we've got sun for at least several hours. I'm gonna go on a little walking tour around town, see what we can see. Well, it's Saturday night, and we're back from dinner and walking around town today and so forth. And we get to bed early, get up tomorrow morning, and we will get on the road, so to speak. We got calm winds tomorrow. We're going to cross the tides. We'll probably meet up with some channels that will slow us down or maybe speed us up, depending on when we hit them. We don't have a specific departure time, but tomorrow we got about 5, maybe as many as 5.5 hours, assuming nothing surprising comes up. Climb aboard, we're all right.
Port of Friday Harbor to Steadfast, go ahead.
We're out of berth number H9 on our final departure. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
Copy that, Skipper. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Port of Friday Harbor standing by 66.
Steadfast out. Probably can't see very well, but we got fantastic Cascade Range mountains ahead of us over there. Just gorgeous. I don't know why, but it gives me a great sense of pleasure to see other beat up, dirty old boats like mine.
I like waving.
You do. You were saying goodbye. You were saying hello to everybody, left and right on the docks. Like, I like doing that too, but when there's so many people, I'm like,
Look, you're the director and the captain. There's just so much on your mind. You cannot just be there for everyone all the time. You can't.
yeah.
It's just hard.
And you know, my fan base is, you know, they can't get enough of me. I have a hard enough time keeping to myself in my mansion. I have to hide away in a small trailer, incognito. That's the thing.
Exactly. As if you actually live there.
Yes, right. I keep up appearances. I even have a welcome mat. Who does that? Nobody's welcome, but they don't know that, so they don't think it's me.
Oh.
Look at all these ferries. Get out of my way.
Out of my way, ferries.
That's right. We're running into a nice, strong outgoing tide. Going pretty slow here. At least we're making way. We've got maybe 4 miles to go or so, pretty close, but this outgoing tide doesn't change for another hour and 45 minutes or so. We'll get there. Slow going, and there's no wind. We got the main up. Hoping to get a little bit more out of it. I don't think it's helping, but we got it up anyways. If there's a puff of wind, maybe it'll give us a go on the way up. Well, we're back to Anacortes, back to the marina. Just had an excellent meal out at a local pub. The boat's pretty much buttoned up, but tomorrow morning we're gonna go ahead and pack the rest of it up and head on out.